92.3 now.
I'm really excited because you have this sold out week going down at Roseland. Now there's a lot more that goes into it. Being from here, there's been like so many amazing shows that went down at Roseland. You're gonna close it out.
Yeah.
What was one of those shows that you saw as a New Yorker at Roseland that really comes out to your mind?
Well, I actually went to see Franz Ferdinand at Roseland when I was just getting out of high school, and I broke my nose at the show because I got thrown into a mosh pit. And then I went to a bar with my girlfriends and used my fake Delaware ID to get in, and I was using a Bud Light to nurse my freshly broken nose, and then I had to lie to my mom and tell her that I,
Gotcha.
walked into a door or something, and she knew what had occurred.
So that's your biggest memory from Roseland?
From that venue specifically, yes. And I'm just so excited to be closing it out. I mean, I have played so many venues in New York, but they were all smaller. The Cutting Room, the Bitter End. I've played CBGB's. I've played the Knitting Factory. I've played Arlene's Grocery. And then I had some hit singles, and I started to play the Garden and started to play stadiums all over the world. And it's nice to come back and now play a venue that I couldn't fill back in the beginning because it holds 2,000 people, and I'm playing 7 shows in a residency, and I'm starting on my birthday.
And it's sold out.
Yes, and it's sold out.
That is crazy. And you are going to be the person that leaves your legacy at Roseland.
I'm excited. Well, I don't feel like I'm leaving just my legacy. I feel like I'm leaving, the legacy of many artists that have played on that stage. And it's important to acknowledge the history. We put together a really nostalgic show, and it's really a blend of the Monster Ball and the Born This Way Ball and the Art Pop Ball. So actually with a little bit of the Fame Ball, which is my very, very first little baby tour. So if you have never been to one of my shows before, you really get a taste of every tour. As
a New Yorker, it's going to sound, I don't know if it's going to sound weird, but I'm pretty damn proud that a New York is going to be closing out a legendary New York venue.
It's cool, right? And we're making sure it's a very New York show.
Yep.
So that was the most important thing to me, that if you came to see the show, that you left feeling like you had a real New York night. And I grew up here my whole life, so I think I know how to throw a New York party.